Hello guys, in today's video we are going to build side-to-side VPN tunnel between two PaloAlto firewalls. I already have my basic network connectivity set, so the only task left is to build the actual overlay. So I am not gonna waste time to build my own crypto settings, so I'm gonna use the default one. So let's define first the gateway to right side Palo. The IP address of the Palo on the right, as described in the topology, is this one. Here it wants me to specify my local address, and on the peer address I have to specify this one. Pre-shared secret. Let's put something simple. And I'm not gonna use local identifier and peer identification. Let's check these settings. We don't have that traversal in the middle, so we are good to go with this one. And next thing, define the IPsec. So let's say IPsec right power. We have to create a tunnel interface which will be associated with the connection. We're gonna create separate zone for this one. Let's say VPN tunnel to right. I'm not gonna assign IP address to the tunnel because for our first test I'm not gonna configure BGP for simplicity. No IP address. In gateway we have to select what we already built, and for the proxy IDs IPsec set 1. Let me see if I can go with this. Okay, and now we have to build some rules. Right power from my protected zone to the VPN tunnel. Keep it simple. And now we have to define a route. As you can see from the topology, network used on the right is this one. So I have to define a static route for it. To right side 172.16.10. I'm gonna associate this route with the tunnel, and I'm not gonna use next hop IP address. Okay, so we build the gateway, we build the IPsec, we defined a route, and we define a policy. So I hope this should be enough. I'm committing the changes on the left side and I'm jumping on the right side Palo now to proceed with the same stuff. So gateway to left Palo on this interface. Peer address should be 111, again based on the topology. Pre-shared secret, simple one, and nothing else in advance. So IPsec again to left side. On tunnel interface, we're gonna create new one. Again, we're gonna use the same ID. Virtual router default, no IP address, gateway, and proxy IDs. IPsec set 1 4 zeros. Let's see actually if this wildcard traffic selector so-called is gonna work fine. So we have gateway, we have IPsec. So now let's jump into configure a route for the left side, static route. Here I have some previous lab. Okay, so to left side, destination 192.168, again based on the topology, you see this one. So interface, exit interface will be the tunnel, and we're not gonna have a next hop. Okay, so we have a route, we have gateway, we have IPsec. Now we have to configure a policy rule. So for now, for my initial test, I'm gonna create a rule to allow inbound connection from left side to the right. So from tunnel, this is gonna be the name of the policy. Sorry, not policy. I want to create security policy. So from tunnel, source zone will be okay, I didn't define a zone here for the tunnel, so I need to do that. So on the tunnel interface, tunnel 10, it doesn't have security zone, so VPN tunnel left. Okay, and now let's jump back to the policies. Configure from tunnel, simple name, and of course from tunnel to the destination zone DMZ is this in my case is DMZ, and that's it. We're gonna position this before the denial, and yeah, let's double check and let's confirm what we already did. So gateway, IPsec, static route, and policy. I'm committing now the change, and let's see if this will be enough to establish basic connectivity from client on the left to server on the right. I'll give it some time to commit, and I'm gonna jump into the client. I'm using FortiGate as my client, and let's see. So yeah, here as you can see now the ping started to work, and let's make sure that this traffic is flowing through the firewalls. So on the first firewall on the left side, let's refresh the log, and what do we have? Is this from now? No. Okay, here we have a fresh walk. This is from my previous lab. So here the fresh walk, which is seen, says source IP address. That's the IP address of the client. Let's confirm it. Show this is interface port 1. Yeah. So destination is IP address of the server here. Let's confirm it. See? And this is going from protected to tunnel, action, allow. So let's jump on the right firewall to check the same. And here it is the lock. From VPN tunnel on the left to the DMZ zone, source, and destination. So you see how easy it is to build a site-to-site VPN tunnel between two PaloAlto firewalls without any complexity. In my WAP, I use the simplest config just to establish basic connectivity. You may have different use cases where you want to run BGP under the IPsec. So maybe for the next video I'm gonna show you how you can run a dynamic routing protocol over the IPsec tunnel. So once you add additional networks, they are automatically propagated, or maybe they not, we will see. So thanks for watching.